is live. Try to do things a little different. Hey, okay. Let me tag you. Okay, there it is. Privacy, public, save. There we go. And I just tagged you in there. You can share it if you want. Mm, all right, and here we go. I'm about to start it up from here. Go ahead and pop up in your. Oh, this is the internet. Oh, no, this I raised my phone. Okay. Hey, people tuning in already. That's awesome. That right there. Yep. No, online. Let me see. Yep, right there. All right, and we're all set. So everyone is on, and we're good. Hello, world. Thank you for tuning in. Today is May 31st, 2025, and we have much to discuss with Chris the Boss.
It's your boy. What's up, motherfuckers? Communication's a must, and with long-term success, that's the route that I trust. Allow me miss and come back to hit us till we sit and think about it. We got much to discuss. Yeah, communication's a must, and with long-term success, that's the route that I trust. Allow me miss and come back to hit us till we finally try to fix it. We got much to discuss.
Hello, world. We are back with more much to discuss with Chris the Boss. I appreciate you all. Sorry for the delay. I'll be moving a little slow sometimes, but we are here with our special guest of this afternoon, designer, fashion designer. You've seen her on the Superstar Spotlight. You've seen her featured in some of the Fly Files with your favorite actor, Brandon Houston. You've seen her featured at some of the biggest fashion shows the 810 has to offer, presented by Adriana Lanice. Welcome to the show, first time, Francine Houston. Hello, Francine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your presence. How's your day been coming along? How was work?
It was good. It was good. Yeah, we was very productive.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Anytime we can get a productive day. So I can't even really ask for more than a productive day.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So we're here. You are fresh out of the 810 Spring Fashion Show, the fourth annual 810 Spring Fashion Show. How was that for you?
I enjoyed it. Like it felt like the way she set everything up, it was like we was coming through a door or something. She made it look like a whole nother like experience or world the
I
way
wasn't
she
expecting
set
that.
that up.
I wasn't expecting that part.
I mean, I'm serious. I was like, oh my goodness. It's like every time she put on a show, you don't know what to expect, but it's always good. It's
It's
always
always
good.
good.
Yeah.
Always good. Always something. She delivers something different every time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Like how like so I'm sure you guys did like a rehearsal or something before, right?
Yeah, we did. We was at like I think the local 432. She wanted us to talk to all the models and stuff like that. I always just try to. Sometimes we always try to figure out a way to communicate with each other and let each other know what they're wearing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, but I was like, I think everybody was just focused on trying to get stuff done because that's it's like the spring show. It's so many models you have to have. And then you don't want to leave no models out. I was adding people. I added people on the day of. You on my list. I said you on my list. Is you gonna wear these clothes? They look at me like I'm not on your list. I'm not there. I was like, you sure? So is you don't want to leave nobody else.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Y'all be working. The
Yes.
show day be something else.
Yes.
Yeah, it was well I'm gonna ask some more about rehearsal. So like you didn't know like the vision of like the actual set until like the day of?
Yeah. Till the day of, she don't really tell us. We found out the day of. Even when last year she had at the music
Yeah.
the Flint Institute of Music. I
Yeah.
didn't know where nothing was at. We just went in the room and she was like, "This is where it's at." We was like, oh, "Okay," and this is how you walk around. We was like, "Okay." We just, and this one, I was just trying to figure it out. Like I kept on going in and going out,
Yeah.
going in, going out, trying to figure out what they was setting up. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna ask. And I asked Adrian, I'm like, okay, if they having food, just ask us simple stuff. But at the same time, still
Yeah.
trying to figure out what they're doing up
Y'all
there.
was killing it though.
Yeah.
Y'all was killing it though
Yeah.
every time. How is that adjusting process? Like how is show day for you versus rehearsal? How would you
Show day. Well, I would even say rehearsal sometimes feel hectic because you be like, oh my God, I gotta have all this stuff done.
yeah.
But show day, you just trying to make sure all the models are there. You just trying to make sure, yeah, all the models are there. You trying to make sure that they have everything they supposed to have. If they don't, you have to work with what they have. And I'm just looking at my list, trying to, is she here? Is he here? That type of stuff. Do I have to add another person? Do I have to replace another person? Are they going to be here? Are they not going to be here? Then you
Yeah.
trying to find out the lineup. Am I first? Am I second? Am I in the second intermission? After intermission, you trying to figure out your spot. So then you trying to find out, do the models have to wear? Are they in the first designers or the second designers? Because if they are, you gotta figure out where they're gonna line up. It's just a lot of technical stuff you have to deal with
Yeah.
back there. Just real technical. It's just trying to make sure you're not in the other designer's way if they right after you to
Yeah.
make sure they can use that model to wear those clothes and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like it. Yeah. I love the way you all adapt and adjust and keep and stick to the mission. Make sure everything gets completed.
hmm
See the goal all the way through. Um, how many fashion shows have you been a part of so far?
Um. What 18 or just in general?
In general,
I don't know. I can't say how
quite a
many.
few.
It's been a
All right.
lot.
Well,
It's been a lot.
for the A10 fashion
For the
show series.
A10, I started summer of 2023. So it's been technically a couple of, I say roughly a year or so, or a year and 2 years or so.
Okay.
Yeah, because I found Drew's cousin Lex. She told me about Adriana, and I think Brandon told me about Adriana because I
Okay.
kept on seeing everything online. I was just like, they was like, you should try to be in one of the fashion shows because they was just like, you just back here being an extra. I was just being an extra at one of the things that Brandon was doing,
Yeah.
one of the
One of the
like
film
films and
shoots.
stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
but I didn't know nothing about these shows out here. So they told me about Adriana, and then I think Lexus like either she like tried to get her on Facebook or somehow she introduced me to her, and then I just started asking about the shows and how much they'll be, how everything goes, and then that's what somehow she just let me in there, and I've been trying to be as many as I can.
Shout out to Lex.
As many as I can. I can. I mean, I'm working on trying to travel with y'all because I'm seeing she's starting to travel and everything.
Oh
I have to
yeah.
work on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a process. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to have you along with us.
Mhm.
The rest of the team. Yeah. It's traveling. Traveling doing the shows. I feel like we already been prepped for it. Like with the fashion shows we've been involved with here.
Mhm.
It's like it's kind of the same, just in a different place,
Oh.
different people. Like every like your experience, you already got like plenty of experience with the fashion shows you've done here. So like
Mhm.
when you go, I mean, it's just new people, new location. That's all it'll be. And I mean, it's a lot of benefits to it with networking amongst new individuals, new crowds. But I wasn't sure how prepared or how ready. I mean, I knew we all had the will to do it, but
Mhm.
when we got there, it was just like, oh, Adriana already prepped us for all this, like back within her shows,
So
back
when
in
y'all
her
did New
shows.
York, it wasn't at a higher scale or what? Because
Higher scale,
I
but
went to them, but I never was like a part of one.
I mean, I feel like yeah, in a way, but Adriana has already like turned things up on a higher scale here, so that's why I feel like she prepared us for like
Oh yeah.
the New York fashion shows and
Mhm.
the Atlanta fashion shows and everything because she does thing on such a big scale here already.
Mhm.
I think that's was a great way for like to be prepared for what's to come.
Okay.
So like you already got the experience you need for like the future shows out of town.
Okay.
Like trust me on
Okay.
that.
Okay. I'll be ready.
Trust me on that. You do.
Yeah.
You do. We hey, there goes Zaya. What's up, Zaya? Billionaire boss baby.
I
Representing
know.
Nalux. Yeah, yeah. We just touching up on the previous fashion show a little bit. Talking about experiences backstage and rehearsals and preparation and everything. Trying to get Francine to hit the road with a song. I know you looking forward to it. I know you looking forward to it. It's go happen. That New York one, September.
Okay.
Yeah, September. That's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge. I'd love to
Okay.
see you there with
Okay.
us. But yeah, I feel like you'll be ready though. You'll be ready. You've made it through the fashion shows here. Then yeah, you'll be ready.
Is it like different models out there, or is the same models, or is it with what's his name? Dijon?
Deshaun.
Deshaun?
Yep, Deshaun. Deshaun brings a lot of models through there.
Okay.
We've met a lot of new models.
Okay.
Especially when we went to New York, it was probably hundreds.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
went to one of the model calls. Like I said, I was watching. I didn't participate in the show. I just went to like watch the fashion shows, and we went to a model call. It was like it wrapped around the whole building, like so. It's like I wanted to just be. I want to be a part of one instead of just
yeah.
watching from the sidelines. If you see what I'm saying.
Oh
So.
yeah. The Alpha Drew said, "Hi, Francine." The Alpha Drew always around. You need him closer than you think. Say, we got
So what's up, y'all?
hey, surprise guest. The Alpha Drew. Shout out to the Alpha host, y'all. Yeah, but yeah, it was like when we got to New York, the line was like down the street, wrapped around another block, like
Oh,
within the next two
that's
blocks, and wrapped around one. It was crazy. Like for the auditioning for the last casting call,
did they all get in the show?
a lot did, a lot didn't. Yeah, many did, many didn't. But every one of our own A10 fashion show models made the cut.
That's good. That's
So
really good.
everyone we travel with made the cut.
That's really good.
Um, I did see a lot of people who were there. I mean, it was a a lot of models there. No, a lot of them didn't make it, but a lot of them did. But the ones who didn't make it, I spoke to a few of them, and they
Hmm.
still felt encouraged to keep pursuing, and they stuck around, talked to Deshaun and others about opportunities moving forward, other
Hmm.
opportunities moving forward, and what they can do to sharpen up their game a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was some heartbreaks in there, but they still seem motivated to keep at it.
Okay.
From mostly what I seen, from what I
Okay.
witnessed, I still seen a lot of them still, a lot of models still motivated to continue.
Okay.
Zaya said, "Wait, what? Hey, Unc." Yeah, that line was insane. Yeah, New York was crazy, and then it's gonna be even crazier. They said the one in September is even crazier. It's gonna be bigger. From
Wow.
like some of the people that live out there in New York, that's what I was hearing. They said September is gonna be even crazier. I'm like, oh, we gonna try to be prepared for it. I know we will be prepared for it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so how has um how has attending being a part of the A10 fashion show series like benefited you from the first time you got involved until this
Um,
recent fourth annual spring show?
this one was different because I didn't even know this lady was like a producer. She was like a model. So she came up to me and was like, I'm gonna invite you to a show that I'm a part of in like Detroit. Because everybody was telling me like about this lady. I had no idea that I picked her as a model. So it was like I was learning to network more. It's like you don't know what to expect the next time you do a show. You don't know who you gonna connect with, who you gonna talk to, or even the people you are talking to, you don't know who they connected with. So it's always like different opportunities every time I go.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It has been different opportunities for all of us. Every time I've been involved, I've only been involved for a year now. This
Oh,
this is
okay.
my 1 year anniversary with this, because my first show was the third annual spring show
Oh, okay.
last year.
Okay.
So I've been covering the fashion show since spring of last year.
Okay.
So, and a lot of opportunities has popped up within each show as well. Yeah, so I can only imagine, like for you as a designer, with like all kind of people reaching out to you, like wanting you to be a part of like one of your brand, part of like films or.
Yeah, yeah, cause I had my one friend, her name is Eva or Eva D. She reached out to me a while ago, and they were doing City of Salvatry in Detroit. That was
Okay.
like a couple of summers ago. I put some clothes in there for one of the actors,
Mhm.
and then I got to see if they actually doing round three. I mean round two, not round three. Round two, because round one I think is either on YouTube or something like that. I know he got out there because we had to do some type of account, the IMB, something like that. But
Oh, the IMGB, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that. And I had to put myself on there as wardrobe, but that was something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to do wardrobe in a film. So I was just like, wow, I didn't even know, I had that opportunity. So I got to reach back to them when I can. But I always want to do wardrobe, too.
Okay. How was that experience for you?
It was different because you don't know what to expect. One minute we driving around, and I had this one girl wear this kimono that I made, and we was in the setting of a hospital, and she went to go meet her sister. So then I don't know if they kept that or not. Then it ended up sometime in the winter. I drove to another house. They had like an Airbnb, and this lady was like over this program. So I gave her a military jacket looking thing, military jacket, that I made the black and white one, and she wore that to
Okay.
act in.
Oh,
And I made sure, it had the spikes and everything. So when I did that, I was just in the background watching everything. And so it was just like a different experience because they had me do different segments of the actual thing, City of Salvatry or whatever. So it was different because I wanted to, I want to go back to doing that when I can,
Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing you get back to it. And you already got experience, so you got experience in film in different ways now. You've been acting or been an extra,
I've been
been
an
an extra a few
extra.
times.
Yeah, and then they made we didn't do the comedy. We did a comedy called Papa's House, and
I've heard of Papa's house.
they made me be somebody's girlfriend on there. It was too funny, but it was comedy, so it was like romance within comedy.
Yeah.
It was too funny though. But I don't know if he just got like a commercial like on YouTube for that. So we have to ask if he actually gonna like publish it. But the other ones we did like stage plays. So I did the stage plays with Brandon on there, but I kind of took a. It's kind of like 1 minute I'm doing extras or I'm wardrobe. Next minute they tell me about a fashion show, so I'm back doing fashion. So I'm kind of like back to doing fashion now. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
But you've been wanting to get into fashion, into designing though.
yeah, I did.
How did your love for fashion begin?
Um, I was actually going to school for graphic design and I actually had a career in graphic design. I still do graphic design when I can, but as my business. But I was in there, I was stressed out, and they had the knitting people come and I started knitting. And next thing you know, I started mixing with textiles. And next thing I know, I had a job working as a graphic designer in a fashion company. And I was making the flats for the fashion and I was like helping them design stuff for a urban line. And after a while, I was like, I should learn how to sew. I want to know how to sew. And eventually, I went back to school for it, and like I started making clothes while I was in school. So it was kind of like a little journey I went on. I still try to, in my mind, I still try to incorporate the graphic design in my clothes when I can. But I ended up after I did that, I kind of just put it to a side. But my sister, I have a younger sister, and she said, I don't have a prom dress. And I was just like, well, I don't know what you're going to do. And she was like, well, you know how to sew. Can you make me a prom dress? And I was like, oh my God. So I made her a prom dress in 2011.
Yeah.
And then I was backstage doing stuff in Detroit for well, she don't even do it anymore. E Rollins Marketing, and she had a show called Vanity. I was just in the back. I was not trying to do nothing. Somebody from school, from fashion school, said, "Hey, Francine know how to sew. She a fashion designer too." And she looked at me and she was like, "You just interning for this show?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not trying to go there." So I ended up being her intern. I ended up being her graphic intern, but she started turning me to a fashion designer. And I did my first show November in 2012, and it was like at the I think it was at the Marriott. It was at some hotel in Southfield. So, but she flipped the whole thing. I still was doing like graphics for her, but I was like doing the flyers for the shows, stuff like that.
Okay.
But she flipped it and had me start doing FH design. She was like, "You need a name. You know how to do websites. Make your website up right now." Like she made me do all this stuff, and I was just like, I wasn't trying to do this. So she had a headliner from New York, and it was some type of hurricane, some disastrous stuff happened. She was like, "You got to be the first one for the show." I said, "I got to be the first one for the show." I was like, "I'm just starting. I'm a emerging designer. I can't go first." She like, "You going first?" I was like, "Oh my God."
You was kind of thrown to the
I
wolves,
was
and
thrown to the woods, but everybody liked the show because I started out. I started out with business casual, really. Like
okay.
everybody was wearing like the pencil the pencil skirts, the button up shirts, like the wrap dresses or the maxi dress. It looked very very professional. If I still had pictures, I could like show it. I probably just put it online or something.
Oh,
But
yeah, put them out there. Put
yeah,
them
but
out
it was
there.
like very very professional looking. And I've been trying to like she helped me like try to tailor it that way. But it's like the more I did shows, I used to do like a lot of blazers, like I did plaid blazers, all type of stuff. And like I had this lady to work at the bank, like she will buy it all the time. And I was like, well, dang it. I was like, you must work. And she was like, I work at the bank. I need to. This is exactly what I need to wear. And I was like, okay. So, but as I started doing the shows more, I started getting the casual wear because the guys was like, so you mean to tell me I got to wear like a button up and a tie and everything? And I was like, oh God. So I started doing the polos. I started thinking about t-shirts and sweatshirts. I started being a little bit more relaxed because I was like, well, everybody don't wear business casual clothes all the time. So
Yeah.
I tried to, but at the same time, I still try to go back to making stuff like business casual looking too.
Okay.
So I'm trying to. It's kind of I try to expand my brand, if you could say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Expand. Hey, I like that. I like that. And then that's how you came with the name and ran with it. It didn't take you too long to decide to run with FH Design.
No, because she was like, "That's the name. Go ahead and do it." I was like, "What?" And I showed her the logo I made while I was in school, and she was like, "Yeah, we can use that as your logo." And I'm like, "You really want me to do
That's the
this?"
current one you're still
The
using.
current
So
one I'm
okay,
still using.
okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Congratulations to you. Yeah, I like that journey. I'm looking forward to. Oh yeah, you got to keep it going there. You got to keep it going there. You
Yeah, I
got
was
to.
trying to be in the background, but she wouldn't let me.
Nah, nah. You can't. You can't always be in the background. And you built. You built for the center stage. It's time to come out there. It's time to come out there. Yeah, and you didn't model with your brand as well. Hitting the
Yeah.
runway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How can somebody reach out to you to like get something made or get something custom by you?
Um, you can go to Facebook, Francine Houston, um, Instagram, Francine.l.houston. You can go to my email, FrancineHouston@gmail.com. I mean, you can message me on Facebook. I mean, I think I'm even on Twitter at Houston Francine.
Okay, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You said Instagram, right?
Yeah, and
Okay,
even if you want to go on my website, which I gotta add more pictures to,
same.
yeah, f/hdesigns.com. Yeah.
Hey, you're not the only one who needs to update your website.
Right. Yeah, I
I
have
gotta
to.
update my
Oh my God.
website. Drop some pictures from all of you guys doing the fashion show, some interviews and everything. Hey, you got some love in here in the comments.
Oh wow.
Adriana sent some love. She sent you some hearts. Brandon said world famous Francine. Darrell Brown said let's go. Hey, I like that. I like that. Francine getting some love. Yeah, you've been doing your thing. Proud of you. Proud of you. Um, anything, anything that you've been wanting to get out there that you want to mention while you're on the show today?
um, well, I know y'all gonna be in Atlanta, but later on that month, I'm going to do a fashion show in Bay City. But it's not in Atlanta, but I'll be in
Oh
Bay City
no, no,
on the rooftop.
we go big it up then. What day is
I
that?
know it's June the 28th. Is we gonna be on the rooftop?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, rooftop. You already got everything planned out. How?
I gotta buy some more fabric because I gotta. It's more. I gotta tailor it more to summer.
Okay,
So yeah, I got some stuff. I wanted to add more pieces for the spring, but I just didn't have enough time. I was sewing up to the last minute, literally.
how far in advance do you usually prep for like the fashion shows? Because I know we got the 810 day coming up this summer, and then New York. Like how far in advance do
Um,
you prep for
I
shows?
think I better start prepping now. Never mind. Yo, you telling me in advance? Let me start now.
Stay ready. We ain't got to get ready.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So June 28th, rooftop, and you said that was where at?
It's in Bay City. I guess I can give y'all the information. It's wait 122 Uptown Bay City, but I can post it online, the flyer and everything too.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I love it. I love it. Shoot, I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming through. I love hearing your journey. I need to get me some FH design and get out of this Nike and get me some FH design going on. I might have to model for y'all. I need to Learn how to walk.
Yeah, I gotta give Brandon some gear. He been on me too, so
Yeah.
you
Oh,
ain't the
hey,
only
Brandon,
one.
stay on it, Brandon. I'm on it now too. I need to get me some gear too. That's where it's at. The world famous Francine. Francine Houston. Catch her on some more of the Fly Files. I just seen some more Fly Files dropping with Francine Houston featured on there. Shout out to Francine. Shout out to your favorite actor, Brandon. Y'all related?
I don't know. That's what I asked him. I think we may be related.
I just thought of it. I'm saying both of y'all names back to back. Like y'all
I asked him. I
related?
said, "Are we related?" That's what I asked him.
We got to do a African ancestry test or something.
Right,
Like
right.
get them going on. Get them going on. Well, drop your how to follow you one more time.
You can go to Facebook. I'm Francine Houston on Facebook. Instagram is just francine.l.houston. Twitter is Houston Francine. I'm trying to think. My Gmail is francinehouston@gmail.com. And my website is f/hdesigns.com.
Hey,
That's
y'all send some traffic through that website. Let's run it up. Let's run it up. Appreciate you, Francine. The world
thanks for
famous
having me.
Francine, as Brandon corrected us and said, the world famous Francine. It's dropping through much to discuss for the first time. She'll be back. She'll be back. Coming back soon.
I'm coming back.
Got some more. We got much. We got more to discuss. We got more to discuss. She got a lot coming up this summer. So we go come back and update y'all for real, for real. Appreciate you, Francine. It was a pleasure having you. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Signing out.
Once again, would like to thank the world for tuning in. Follow our guests. Find the link in the description. Please comment down below. Leave your honest thoughts. Let me know if you like it, dislike Chris the Boss. It's a vibe. Topics expanded worldwide. Tap the bell. Hit subscribe. You'll be notified. On the journey, close your eyes. Create your own ride. Much to discuss. The rest is on us. Hope you enjoyed the show. Soon we'll be back for more. Hope you enjoyed the show. Pretty soon we'll be back for more. Be care, take care. Less stress, stay blessed.